Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Now in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing yet another Indian activewear brand. This is a new series that I've started recently. Like, I've always been passionate about activewear, but there weren't too many activewear brands in India that were good when I started training back in 2016, and that's why I always aspire to own brands such as Gymshark, Alphalete, Buff Bunny Collection, which are all available in the US, and it's a little bit easier to import these brands all over the world, but India mein thoda sa difficult ho jata hai, which is why I decided to dive into Indian activewear brands, or at least find brands that are easily accessible in India, and create this series on YouTube. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you like all things activewear, and also hit the bell icon right next to it so you get informed every time I upload a new video. And with that said, let's get right into this. Okay, so I'm going to start by talking about today's brand. It's called Mile Active and it is based in Hyderabad. Now, to tell you a little bit about this brand, I decided to look into their website, and I quote, "Story of Mile Active is the story of many of us. Not finding the right fit, length, comfort, all the problems that activewear is currently ridiculed with. We set out to find a once and for all solution. The road to success has been long, winding, filled with obstacles and sometimes even dead ends. But we kept moving forward. Each milestone in the journey thus far has been rewarding. From finding the right blend of fabric to prototyping the right fit and to putting the product in the hands of our friends and family, we have put our products through the ringer so you can stop the search for the right activewear at Mile." I love that the founder and the team have just sort of never given up when it comes to creating this activewear, because as I would say, like a merchandise clothing owner myself, I know how difficult it is to really get your product out there in the market, and we're going to quickly dive into the products they have available shortly. So speaking about the collection that they currently have on their website, you can find a lot of activewear available, and mainly they have leggings, shorts, biker shorts specifically, and sports bras. Now I have something in every category to share with y'all, but before I get started, let's talk about the colors. Now what I find very interesting about Mile Active is that their colors are named after earthy elements. So we have 5 total color options available on the website, and that is coal, ink, mint, frost, and cloud. So they have a total of 4 products available on the website. I'm going to quickly tell you the colors that each product comes in. So the first one is the Crossback Sports Bra, and this is available in 4 colors: mint, ink, coal, and frost. The second sports bra we have is the front zip sports bra, and this one is available in cloud and coal. The Seamless Leggings are also available in 4 colors: coal, mint, ink, and frost. And the Seamless Biker Shorts are available in the same 4 colors: coal, mint, ink, and frost. Now we can really dive into the products. Alright, so I'm going to start by talking about the Crossback Sports Bra. I actually own this one in a total of 2 colors. So this is the mint color right here. You can see that we've got a very beautifully constructed long line sports bra. I do like the band at the bottom over here. So if you're somebody with a slightly longer torso, you know, this is going to be nice. It's going to give you a little bit more coverage. I personally have a short torso, so if you ask me my preference, I prefer short line sports bras, because sometimes long line can be a little overwhelming, and then it comes down right to where my leggings sit. It looks like I'm wearing a onesie. Nothing wrong with that, but I just personally prefer short line sports bras. Now, in terms of the construction itself, I think it's really impressive. You've got these nice crisscross straps at the back like that. Now the thing is, these straps are not adjustable, so they could be a little bit tight on the traps. We're going to see how that goes. And you have branding on the back side of this sports bra right over here. It says Mile. On the inside, we've got the material blend. This is 80% polyester and 20% elastane or spandex, and I have this in the size medium. Now I own this sports bra in their, what color is it? Ink. I also own this in ink. That was the first set that they sent me, and I loved it. Like, looking at this sports bra and the fact that it's not very high neck, I didn't think it would offer a lot of support, but I actually did like a 45-minute dance workout in this, and my girls were supported really well. Now keep in mind, I am like a 34C to 36B, somewhere around there, but if you are a little bit heavier, I'm not sure how supportive this would be, and we might have another product in this whole collection that might suit you better. But overall, I really like the feel of this fabric. It's very buttery soft. It has that slight, yeah, it is brushed just a little bit on the outside here. I don't know if it's gonna pick up, but we have that little, what do you call it, like skin-like feel. Now in terms of the cup pads inside, we have removable cup pads over here, and we also have that center separation right over here to make sure that your cup pads don't move around when they are in the wash or when you're exercising. A common complaint I've heard from people and experienced myself with some sports bras that don't have that center seam is that the cups move around, and then it defeats the purpose of them being there in the first place. So I think they've done a great job with the construction of this sports bra overall. I would say it's quite true to size because I have tried this on before and I've done an entire workout in it. So my recommendation would be for you to stick true to size, and if you are in between sizes, I recommend sizing up because it is quite compressive. Alright guys, so this is the Crossback Sports Bra once it's on. As you can see, we've got a scoop neck over here. It's not too low, but if you are heavier chested, you could have risk of spilling out. It's a nice long line sports bra, and this band down here doesn't feel too compressive to the point where I am uncomfortable, so I do really like that over here. We've got a nice cut, so it's not sort of cutting into my armpit and making me uncomfortable in any way. In terms of support, I would say this is like a medium on the support scale. It's not very high support, but overall I think you can make it work. Now coming to the back of this sports bra, you can see that we've got these crisscross straps. Now the thing is that these straps are not adjustable, so they are going to start tugging at my traps in a little bit once I start training. So I do wish that they were adjustable. I think that could be a risk factor for digging into your traps a bit, but other than that, I do really like the fit and feel of it. It feels very snug, very, what do you call it, like second skin. I love the fabric, and overall I think it's a great choice for those of you who are slightly, I would say, small to medium chested. You would really like this sports bra. Alright, now moving on to the second product, we have the front zip sports bra. Now this is available in a bunch of colors. Wait, is it, or is it only two colors? I think it's available in only two colors, and I own both of them right now. So we have this one in coal, and then I have, for some reason it's unzipped at this point. I think I tried putting this on and then just didn't zip it back up. But then I have this one in cloud as well, which is like a very nice ivory types white color that they have. Alright, so let me quickly talk about the build of this sports bra. Now you can see that in terms of the construct, it's very similar to the other sports bra. We have the same long line scoop neck pattern over here. We also have the same crisscross pattern at the back when it comes to the straps. It's not adjustable, and we have the same branding over here, but this one is going to be a little bit more convenient to take off and put on because of this zip right in the front over here. So I do like that it's got this zip and then also this cover right here, so that, you know, this doesn't sort of get in the way. It's concealed really nicely. I think aesthetically makes a lot of sense. And you know, I'm sure every gym girl is going to relate to this. You know how when you go to the gym, you get an upper body workout done like I did yesterday, and taking off my sports bra was more difficult than getting the workout done. Like having to raise your arms and wrestle with your sports bra to take it off after a long day of working out is not the most fun thing. So in that situation, something like this is a savior, and I'm probably going to use this a lot during my upper body sessions when I'm at the gym and I just want like hassle-free, just take it off like it's a jacket and you're good to go. Now for my larger chested ladies, I do think that this is going to be your sports bra of choice. If you are shopping from Mile Active, I do think you should take this one over the other one because it feels like there's a little bit more coverage in this, and also I felt really held in this as compared to the other one because of that zip, right? So you are likely to get a little bit more support when you wear this sports bra. I do think that this sports bra is suitable for high impact, high intensity work, and the first sports bra is also suitable, but in terms of support I do think that the second one is a lot better overall than the first one. For my itty bitty kitty committee, for those of us with slightly smaller chest sizes, we can get away with the first one. I did a high impact, high intensity workout in the first Crossback Sports Bra and I was fine, but if you're heavier chested, definitely consider getting the front zip sports bra. So this is the front zip sports bra once on. This is the color Cloud and it's such a beautiful color. I think this goes so well together with the mint. Now you can see that this sports bra is just slightly more high coverage than the other one. You can see it goes up a lot higher. You have the same long line length of this sports bra, same cut around the armpit, so I'm not uncomfortable at all. There is plenty of space for your lats to breathe. And now coming to this zip, I think it was very easy to like slide it down and up, super easy. And you also have this clasp at the top to just cover like this, so you don't have like the zip poking through. I think aesthetically this works out really nicely. In terms of compression, I am getting a lot more compression, and as a result I think a lot more support. So I would rate this like a high on the support scale. I think medium to high actually would be more fair, because again I am not very large chested, so I can't really speak about how it would impact someone with significantly larger chest size than mine. But I do think that this is much more supportive than the other sports bra. So if you were to choose between the two, with support being your main variable, then this is the one you want to go for. Very nice silky smooth material. You have the same cut at the back. I'm not uncomfortable, and this band at the bottom is slightly more compressive than the other sports bra for sure. So this I can feel like it's a little bit more snug. I do think it's true to size. I'm usually a medium in sports bras and this medium fits me perfectly. I don't think I could have sized down. If you are in between sizes, I think you should size up, only because the band over here is slightly more compressive. Alright, now let's move on to the bottoms. I'm going to start by talking about the seamless leggings, which I own in two colors at this point. So I have the ink, which I've worn in the past along with the sports bra when I wore it for my dance session, and now they've sent me their best selling color, if I'm not wrong, which is mint. This is what the pair of leggings looks like. In terms of fabric, it is the same buttery, soft, silky, almost like it's more of a performance fabric. I can say it's very, very smooth. Sometimes with brushed fabrics you have like a plush feel. This one feels more performance oriented, more silky than it does plush. Okay, in terms of stretch, this is a 4-way stretch fabric, so we are not going to have any problems with stretch over here. So you can see the waistband also is really stretchy. When I took this out of the package, I didn't have any doubts about whether this is going to fit me, like I did with some products in the other video that I did for another brand. You should check it out. I'm going to link it up here. So yeah, this looks pretty true to size, so you don't have to like stretch it out to its capacity to fit you. I got this in a size, I think this is a small. Yeah, I got the leggings in a size small. I'm usually like a small or medium in leggings and definitely a medium in tops, but I prefer small because if I size up to a medium, I usually have some excess fabric in the crotch area which doesn't look nice at all. So I would rather have like a snug waistband than I would a loose crotch area. That just looks funny. But one thing I do want to mention is that this waistband, you can see over here, this is not just high-waisted, okay? This is ultra high-waisted. When I tell you this goes up so high for me that it's a little bit overwhelming, I'm not lying. I do think that this is going to be fantastic for my taller ladies. For women like me, if you're a little bit short, yeah, this could go up a little too high. Like I would prefer like rolling it down, just folding the waistband on itself. It hits me a little bit above the spot where I want it to hit me, but I'm not complaining. I would rather have an ultra high-waisted legging than a low-waisted legging. But yeah, it is important to keep in mind that the band on this one is significantly larger than what I've seen other brands do. That's honestly a good thing. It's just I'm short, so it's too much for me. Now coming to the back over here, you can see that we've got the same branding at the back, Mile. And if I talk about the glute seams, they aren't exactly going straight across, but they're not really dipping down either. So this is a little bit like confusing. It's not going to do much. It's still better than having like a T-shape seam at the back. However, I do wish that this was curved just a little bit more to really enhance the glute area. I don't think it's bad, but I feel like that is something that can be worked on. In terms of the front, we don't have a front seam, which means minimal risk of camel toe, which is always good news, especially with lighter colors. I am so scared to wear light colors to the gym. Like, you will almost always see me in dark bottoms because I'm just so scared of like whether the hoo-ha is going to be visible, and I don't know. But with more and more leggings coming out without the front seam, I'm very hopeful that we're sort of moving in the right direction, basically. Now coming to the crotch gusset now, we've got a triangular crotch gusset, just a really small patch over here. I'm not a fan of these small crotch gussets. Like, I really like those oval elongated style crotch gussets because it just feels a lot more roomy in that way. It's not like a deal breaker for me, but I would like to see slightly wider oval or at least extended crotch gussets. It's going to be a lot more comfortable than what this is. But I have tried these leggings on, and honestly, I love how they fit. It feels like second skin. It's very thin, stretchy fabric that does not weigh down on you, so you do feel like, you know, that naked feeling. You've got that. You also have a good amount of compression coming in from the leggings. So overall, this is a win. I would absolutely recommend this pair of leggings. I think they're really nice. So this waistband over here, you've got pockets over here on the inside. How many pockets do we have? I think we have like one large pocket and two smaller pockets. I personally don't ever use pockets that are at the back of my waistband. If I do use pockets on leggings at all, it's the ones that are on the sides. That's what I prefer. But even the ones on the sides, right, I don't know. I would rather just keep my phone somewhere rather than walk around the gym with it in my pocket. I used to do that a lot when I had those earphones with wires, but abhi AirPods aa gaye sabke paas, so then I don't feel like I need my phone around. But yeah, important piece of information in case you want to go out for a run in these, you want to keep like an access card, a pair of keys, or your credit card in here, you do have that option, so that's great. Alright guys, so these are the seamless leggings once on. This is the color mint. As you can see, the waistband here is really broad. Like, you can see this is my belly button, like such a clear indentation because of the shadows, but this is going up like half an inch above my belly button, which I'm really I like that it's so high-waisted, but it's a little overwhelming for me because if I pull it up and I pull this down, looks like I'm wearing a sports jumpsuit. So I personally like my leggings to sit somewhere around here. It is ultra high-waisted is what I can say. At this point, we've got no issues with camel toe whatsoever, so really happy with how that area looks down there. In terms of the material, really nice stretchy material, but with these lighter colors, you are likely to see some cellulite. You can see this popping in over here. If you want to avoid that, you might want to get darker colors overall. Now, in terms of the glute contour, you can see it's just going up ever so slightly, but I would prefer it to go like that because that would really round up the glutes a little bit more. So on the booty scale, I think I'm only going to give it like a medium, like a low to medium on the booty scale. It's not doing too much for my glutes at the moment. I do like that in the lighter colors, you can see in like proper lighting, you can like see your quads pop through, which is so cool. The material is really thin and skin-like, which enables that. But if you want to cover up a little bit more, you don't want all these little nitty-gritties to show, you don't want cellulite to show through, then I would recommend sticking to the darker colors. Overall, I would recommend this for sure. In terms of length, this is like perfect for me, and I'm 5'1", so if you're taller, this could definitely be like a 7/8 length for you. If that bothers you, then you want to keep that in mind. Usually I get bunching happening here with most leggings, but that isn't happening with this one. So it is a little bit shorter than your regular length legging, but overall a great purchase. I love how it feels, and I've put this through like a dance workout, and I did have to tug up the waistband just a bit because it's that soft buttery fabric, but other than that, I love it. It's superb. Compression wise, I would say these are a low to medium compression, not super compressive. So you could easily wear this when you're going to be sweating a lot. It's nice dry fit material, so you're going to feel pretty cool while training. Alright, coming to the last product of this video, we've got the Seamless Biker Shorts, which I have here in a couple of colors. So I've got, I believe this is Frost and I think this is Coal, so I've got it in two colors. This is also 80% polyester, 20% elastane, and I've got both in small. So again, coming to the fabric, very buttery soft, so nice, very lightweight. I feel like if you fold this and you take this in your luggage, it's going to take up this much space. So that's always a plus. We have an ultra high waistband. Are you seeing this waistband? Like it's massive. I think this is like, I don't know, like a 3.5 inch waistband, which is the most I've seen any brand do. So for me, again, the waistband is a little too overwhelming. Like I prefer my waistbands to be like this high. But for my taller ladies, you're not gonna love this. It's gonna go up really nice and high. And what else? We don't have a front seam again, so very little risk of camel toe. The crotch gusset is exactly the same. So it's that triangular crotch gusset. And as you can see, this is a lighter color. So once I put this on, I'm gonna put it through a squat test and see how squat proof it is. But in the meanwhile, let's just punch my hand through it and see if we're getting any skin. I think we're good. You know, as long as you wear a skin colored, like a nude colored pair of maybe thongs or seamless underwear inside this, I think you should be good. Please don't wear like pink floral underwear and then expect it not to show. Like if you're wearing light colors, stick to nude thongs or seamless panties. The darker colors are definitely squat proof. Like for the leggings also, I've tried ink. That's like 100% squat proof, and I don't think we're going to have any problem with the black biker shorts either. However, one thing I do want to point out is that this is very long. I think this is, I'm not sure, maybe like a 10-inch inseam even. So if you are again very tall, you have longer legs, maybe this would be flattering on you. For me personally, this length doesn't flatter my body too much. I don't think there's anything wrong with the product at all, and this length means that if you're doing squats, it's definitely not going to roll up on you, which is great. But this is a little bit overwhelming for my height. I prefer to have like a 4-inch inseam. That's where I like my shorts to sit, and I believe that this is feedback that they've received from their customers in the past, which is why, if I'm not wrong, they're going to be working on some shorter shorts in the future, but don't quote me on this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some shorter shorts from Mile Active for sure. The seam at the bottom of these biker shorts is not tight. It's not going to give you sausage legs, also because it sits so far down your legs, right? Any pair of shorts that are really short and sort of cut you mid-thigh or above that are likely to give you sausage legs, especially if they are tight, if the seam at the bottom is tight. But anything longer than that, like a true biker short, will not give you sausage legs at all, because it's more likely to sit closer to your knee. This is so long for me that it comes down to my knee. So I don't know, like I don't see myself wearing this too often to the gym. I love the leggings on the other hand. You'll see me get a lot of use out of that. But this one, I'm gonna pass. I don't think it's a bad product. Maybe for you it'll be great, but for me personally, this one wasn't my favorite. Only because of the length of it and how high the waistband goes. Okay guys, these are the biker shorts once I put them on. As you can see on my body type, it's not exactly the most flattering look. It goes a good like 1.5 inches above my belly button, which I personally am not super fond of. Like I would prefer for it to fit something like this. We don't really have any camel toe issues down there, but I don't know, it's still like digging into my crotch a little bit. I feel like this is my least favorite product out of everything, only because it doesn't really flatter my body type. Again, like the lighter colors are going to give you some cellulite showing. I still have a little bit of quads showing through. Say low to medium on the compression scale. It's a very thin, skin-like, stretchy, four-way stretch fabric. In terms of the glute seams, again, they just sort of go across. I really think they need to come a little bit higher up to make the glutes look rounder. So I would say like low to medium on the booty scale. It's not really doing much for me at all. Alright guys, so these are the black biker shorts once on, and honestly I feel like these are just a little bit more compressive than the other ones. I'm not complaining at all. I think it's giving me really nice lower belly compression over here. Alright guys, so I've got all of the products out of the way, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts and recommendations on if you had to buy only one or two products from the entire website, what would I recommend? So number one, I think coming to the sports bras, I personally like the Zip sports bra because it is very unique. I haven't seen it too much, and I do think it's very, very practical. Like it is solving a problem that I have. And that is taking off my sports bra after an upper body session. So I think if you were to pick only one sports bra, get that one. It's also more supportive than the other one. But if you're all about the aesthetics, the first one's also great. Now coming to the bottoms, 100% the seamless leggings. I think you should get it in every color because it is phenomenal in terms of how it fits, how it feels. It's very cool, like dry fit kind of a fabric, so it's not going to weigh you down once you're sweating. The material itself is very soft and silky, so the waistband may slip on you a little bit, as it is, you know, with most of these buttery soft leggings. But nevertheless, I think overall it's a great pair of leggings for any activity, whether you're running, you're lifting weights, you're doing yoga. I think it passes the test also because of how stretchy the fabric is. In terms of the colors, I think ink is one of my favorites because it's the most versatile. Like I personally like darker colors, so I really like that one. But my second favorite is definitely, it's very difficult for me to choose between mint and frost. I think these are also very stunning colors, and they're going to be so nice for the winter. Like this reminds me of, like, I don't know, snow, and it's a very winter color to me. Even this one is very nice, very calming. I think between these two, I like this one quite a bit. Mint is my second favorite color. I think if you have to ask me about my color preferences, I would say go for ink and mint. Those are my personal favorites, but then again, that differs person to person. Nevertheless, I really hope you guys found this video useful. Perhaps it gave you a little bit of an insight of the kind of products that Mile Active has to offer and the ones that you should be investing your money in. I am not affiliated with the brand in any way. This is not sponsored content. They did send me these pieces in PR, but I'm going to send some of them back. I don't get to keep everything. They're just here with me so that I'm able to wear them, review them, and get this video across to you guys. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to like it and drop me a comment down below because it will really help me out. And if you'd like me to review any other brands going forward, please leave them in the comments as well. I'll look into them and see what I can do. Once again, thank you so much for staying till the end, and if you like activewear reviews, you should check out this video right here that I did quite recently. I'm sure you'll find it interesting. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.